Yo, 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 yo. What up, though? This is your boy C. Dot to the B. Dot, and I would like to welcome you all back to another episode of Missing the 90s. Wow, I haven't done one of these in over almost a year, but I'm glad to do this one because I feel like this episode has to be done. And we're going to be talking about the game Shaq Fu. So, if you ask me, I feel like this game gets a lot more hate than it should, right? And I'll be honest with y'all, I actually didn't think it was that bad of a game. You know what I'm saying? Now, certain like aspects of the game, like the controls, it could have used a little work. You know what I mean? But other than that, and maybe the story, which was kind of cheap and generic, it really wasn't that bad of a game. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the character animation. You know what I'm saying? Like when the characters moved around and and they just stood there, they looked pretty good. You know what I mean? And the fight in itself, yes, it was kind of hard to hit your opponent, based on the fact that whenever you did jump, you jumped halfway across the screen. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I had those problems a lot. And sometimes the special moves only work when they feel like it. You know what I mean? But I feel like, there was way worse games out there than just Shaq Fu, you know what I'm saying, on the Super Nintendo. But I feel like this game right here should get a fair review because, in my opinion, once again, I feel like the reason why a lot of people dislike this game is because of the bandwagon thing, the bandwagon effect. I feel like there might be a lot of people out there. Well, not a lot of people, but there's some people out there who probably honestly never played this game and still gave it a bad rating. You know what I'm saying? Just based on hearing what other people said about it. But I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's a few things in the game that can use work. Like, again with the story mode. Shaq goes to Tokyo inside this little Tokyo dojo or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because he's in Tokyo, Japan at a all-star basketball game. So before the game starts, he's wandering around. Then he goes into this little shop or dojo or whatever. And then the shop owner wants him to, basically go through this little portal in the back of the store to save his grandson. So I'm just like, ah, yeah, that kind of story would not work well with today's modern fighting games. You know what I mean? But we got to realize it was also the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So stories and fighting games weren't really extensive other than Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? Not even really with Street Fighter. But again, I feel like, the characters in this game also, they were pretty good characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as them being original, eh, I don't know, but the characters were, pretty good to play with. My guy was Roger. You know what I'm saying? That was my dude. But other than the negative things I named, you know what I'm saying? I still think it's not that bad of a game. Now, if I got to give this game a score, I would definitely give Shaq Fu. Let's see here. I give it about a 7.5 out of 10. And yes, I'm on here saying all of this. If y'all don't agree with me, I don't know what to tell you. Because, like I said, it was not. It just wasn't that bad of a game. And also one thing that a lot of people may not know about this game actually has a blood code, but it's not really. I don't know because I had put it in a couple of times, and it's like when you hit your opponent, you see a split second of red. That's it. It's really nothing. But other than that, I could go back to playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the Super Nintendo game, the Super Nintendo version. I had the Genesis version, but I wound up giving that away. Um, but yeah, it's one of those games I could go back from time to time to play. You know what I mean? I'll be one of the first to tell y'all that. I don't care. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you haven't played Shaq Fu and you're one of the ones saying that, this is a garbage game or a trash game, just give it a chance. You might change your mind, you might not. Who knows? But that's my review for Shaq Fu. I appreciate y'all listening to me once again. And again, I know a lot of y'all probably not gonna agree with me on this, but hey, it is what it is. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for listening, and I'm out. Peace.